Okay. Alright. We should have it, hopefully by now. Let me refresh a bunch of things. Testing, can you guys hear me? We all good?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Can you hear Theresa?
Hello.
Alright, and also hopefully you hear the game.
Yay.
Yeah, apparently Windows Update decided to change every setting in Streamlabs, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Which was really, really cool for no reason, because there was no reason for any of that to change whatsoever, which is why I didn't check it. Anyway. Okay, so you play with your Vricky Squidly Feederson hanging out with them just outside the walls. It's uneventful, which is exactly what you needed. You try to teach them some simple commands. Stay, follow, speak. It's adorable watching them tilt their head from side to side when they're trying to figure something out. They don't seem to really get it, but you get the impression they're trying. Aw, they're doing their best.
Aww.
You quickly realize the Vricky must be named after the sound they make when they're happy, a whirring clicking noise. For a weird spider tentacle creature, it's really cute. Yeah, we're gonna relax. Ugh, why can't I get rid of the baby shit?
God, I know.
Like, I don't know if I want to get rid of any of these.
I think those are both good cards.
The +1 for each gem on other cards, honestly, that usually only gets us like 1 or 2. It's too low of a number for it to be consequential, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like we're getting more and more gem cards, especially now as we're getting older.
I don't know. I would like to try and keep cards that are like 5 and up at this point. But, alright, we'll keep it.
Yeah, we don't have to get rid of them.
No, I know, but just from the spread of numbers that we have a lot of low numbers, so the more low numbers we have, the more low numbers we draw.
Right.
So, it's time for Vertumna, the yearly midsummer celebration when the colony gives thanks for its good fortune. Well, it would be, but as you file into the main square, you can't help but notice that the feast table is nearly empty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's a famine. What Anne lacked in resources, she made up with care. The dishes are lovingly plated, soy cakes glisten, steam rises from buns stuffed with mince, and there are great pitchers of vegetable broth rendered out from even the most inedible food scraps. There's a neat stack of sugar cubes for dessert. Whole sugar, what a luxury! And an underwhelming feast, that'll be the highlight. That's depressing.
Yikes. That's real depressing.
And this woman is still trucking.
She's going.
Governor Udicott's welcoming speech this year is short. Her frail body trembles as she welcomes you all to Vertumna with a dry, whispery voice, then has to be helped off stage. Like all of you, she has been feeling the effects of the famine.
Oh god, she's not long for this world.
Everyone clears away the chairs for the annual competition. Which do you participate in this year?
Well, still can't do the science fair, huh?
We're still too dummy for the science fair. We're dummy thick, but not. We're just dummy.
We're dummy thick and dummy.
Hell no, participation's for joiners.
What the fuck?
No, we're gonna be creative. Like our bot fighting is off the charts. Let's see if we can get something else.
Okay.
Although this is the year of famine, and our cards have not been great. I think we should actually stick with the pentathlon.
Okay.
Com adds something new every year, but no one's really at their best given the rationing. Running around sweating in the hot sun seems like a luxury nobody can afford, even you energetic kids. The spectators listlessly wave fans as Com announces that this year's edition will be thumb wrestling. Last 30 seconds again Com or get a time penalty.
Oh my god. Nemi's face falls. No fair! She exclaims. Com's the shipwide thumb wrestling champion. He talks about it all the time. He's the worst.
Com just shrugs.
Go ahead.
Com just shrugs and blows his whistle for you to get into position. I'm gonna break his thumb off. Let's do this shit. I got my butt kicked. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, see, we're just getting a lot of
baby numbers.
There
we go.
+2. +2 to cards with gems. Alright, well, I want to use these, so...
I would reorganize. Is it the third slot or the fourth slot that turns a card red?
It's the fourth slot.
Okay. Here we go. 24. That's good.
Let me just see something.
23. 23.
Alright, there we go. That's the best we're going to get.
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
can do
God.
this.
Yeah, we can. It's just this is what I'm talking about with the garbage numbers.
Yeah, I know. Well, I feel like 3 is like not as garbage as 1 and 2.
All cards to the right become 1. No, I don't want to use that at all. All right. Whatever, good enough.
Hey, exact number.
Whatever, I lost the kudos, I don't care. You don't beat Calm at the thumb wrestle. Nobody can, he's the best. But you do manage to hold on through 30 tense seconds of maneuvering and fake-outs and double fake-outs. The man is a master. In fact, the things you learn from Calm in those 30 seconds can be applied to the bot you have to wrestle at the end of the contest. You wonder how you never noticed before how much of bot wrestling is finesse, not just brawn. You win handily. Nemi whines at Calm for being unfair, but she still takes second place. After the festivities, the whole colony takes a few days off for a break. Well, except for geoponics, and the foragers, and the kitchens, and everyone who uses the break from their usual work to help out in the places that didn't close. Okay, it's not really a break, but you try to take it easy anyway.
Yep.
Life sucks right now.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, we gotta figure shit out by the end of the year, otherwise, we're all gonna starve.
Yeah. Do we want to work on biology?
Well,
Or do we want to work in the...
how's our dad doing? Your dad throws you a full canteen. Here, he says, you need to stay hydrated and rested if you're not eating as much as you should. That's fair.
Ah.
I need animals 80 or higher. God damn.
Oh, damn.
What else do we have left to do on our
I
expedition?
think it'll tell us, right?
Yeah.
Forage in the valley.
6 events remaining, 5 collectibles. Let's do it, because we gotta see if we can find a sample.
That's right, yeah. Gotta save her dad.
Wait, I found the ground cake, I did? I don't remember finding that. Hold on.
Where's geoponics?
This is geoponics.
Oh.
The pig mush.
Work on the farm?
Work on the farm, okay.
Okay.
Someone broke into the gardens last night and stole some green tomatoes. What a waste. Not only were they probably too bitter to eat, but now you don't have the seeds to replant. Your mom is furious. This sucks. Your mom calls everyone for an all-hands meeting. She looks grim as she surveys the group.
All right, farmers, listen up. Based on my projections, geoponics should have been producing 70% of the colony's food by the end of our 3rd year, she says. The rest was to be provided by stored rations and hydroponic algae greenhouses aboard the Stratospheric. The agriculturists all nod. Everyone knows where this is going. Because we lost so much of our hydroponic equipment in the wormhole incident, as well as 90% of our soil and bacteria cultures, we're nowhere near the production we need to be at. We also had hoped to have domesticated at least 1 native crop, but we still found from the pixie beans last year. But as we found from the pixie beans last year, we have some more work to do on that front. It looks every one of you in the eyes. You're my people, my family. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. The colony is going to fail if we don't get a handle on agricultural production. People will die. You feel a pit in your stomach that's not just from hunger. You can't imagine someone as strong as your mother just wasting away. Your mother pulls up a holoscreen outlining work plans for the season. You feel your own holopalm pulse as you receive a copy. There's so much life here on this planet, your mother says, but it seems to fight us at every turn. I've sent soil chemistry analysis to your palms, courtesy of geranium. The soil needs to be conditioned extensively to support Earth crops. We need to cultivate more Vertumnan crops in partnership with the foragers. We need to salvage what we can of hydroponics and get that up and running by the end of the year. Your mother would never stoop to being beaten, but you can see the lines of fatigue around her eyes. It'll take a superhuman amount of work to turn this around, but it is still possible, she says. You are the people who will save this colony. I believe in us and the miracles we can perform here.
Gee, why is this alien planet so alien?
Why is it so hostile? Thank you for being here to do the work. Now, let's get out there.
Let's get out of here. Bye. Okay.
Nice.
Plus 10 stress. I would be having so much more stress right now.
I know.
Oh, hey, Cal.
Oh, Cal, what's up?
You spot Cal heading towards the barns at the far end of the farms. Hiya, Soman, he waves. Hey, how's Socks? Cal shoulders the sack he's carrying. Bring me some food to Socks, he says, looking around to make sure no one hears. Do you want to come with? Yeah.
Oh boy, buddy.
Okay, so we need good bio skill. All right. You enter the barn and Socks slithers down from the rafters with all of her many feet, both lengthwise and anatomy-wise. She trills happily when Cal pulls fist-sized rocks from the sack.
Okay, good. He's feeding her things nobody else can eat.
Yeah. He tosses them up to her and she snaps them out of the air, pulverizing them into a shower of gravel with her massive jaws. You even do a few as well, watching her cavort around the barn making chittering noises. How has no one found this?
I know, right?
I have a little while before I have to get back to work, Cal says. What should we do? Let's teach Socks a new trick.
Okay, let's teach Socks to forage on her own.
Oh yeah, Cal agrees. I've been working on getting her to follow directions lately. That's a great idea. You spent about a half hour teaching Socks how to shake a paw. There are a lot of paws to choose from, and she seems to delight in giving you a different one each time. You can't help but think that working with her like this might come in handy in the future. Alright, so I gotta get biology up.
Yeah. I think farming is the best way to do that now.
Let's see.
You can work on farm for +2 biology.
Yeah, biology and toughness, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just keep farming.
Yep.
You're so happy when you see new green shoots poking out from the ground. It makes it that much worse when you return the next day and find them withered and dry. What's wrong with this planet? That's it. You can't work anymore. You lie down in the middle of the barren field and stare up at the sky. In Earth holovids, you'd expect to see vultures circling overhead, but it's just the twin sons of Vertumna beating down on you mercilessly. After a few minutes of sulking, you get back to work. This sucks. Your dad is a total nerd when it comes to crunching statistics about the colony's food production. Through him, you learn that the average person eats approximately 200 kilograms of dry rations every year. That works out to about 2,000 calories a day. There are about 100 colonists to feed at 2,000 calories a day. There are about 100 colonists to feed at 2,000 calories a day, so in a year you need to produce about... well, no matter how many times you think it over, the math is grim. Even with all your hard work, geoponics is producing far, far less than the colony needs to survive. It all feels so hopeless. Hey, I wonder if they watched a holovid called The Hunger Games.
I wonder if they have, anything about Earth history, like the Donner Party, for instance.
Yeah. Hey, the old mayor's about to kick it. She should just stop.
Yeah, or don't starve. There's so many options.
There's so many options. Knowing that all of your hard work still hasn't been enough, well, it breaks something in you. Hunger and desperation boil together in your stomach as you work, like bitter acid. You're working so hard and you're still starving. You deserve to eat. You need to eat. If you don't eat, you're not going to be able to work as hard as you need to. So when it's just you and a wheelbarrow of anemic-looking carrots, what do? Don't steal it.
Oh, man, I don't want that card.
Oh.
+2 to other strength cards, though.
Oh, but stealing is 3 and +2 to every... I mean, we gotta eat.
But Mom. We can't disappoint our mom.
You're right. You're right.
I'm sorry.
You're right. We can't steal. No, we absolutely can steal, but I'm not gonna.
No.
It takes an extraordinary amount of willpower, but you get all the carrots weighed and delivered to the kitchens. This food is for everyone. It's not a lot of food for 100 people, but at least you'll all starve together. Now I'm sad and hungry.
This is bleak.
2, 3, 4. Oh.
What?
I meant to hit a thing, but I guess I just won it. Never mind.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I still won it. I'm victorious.
I didn't realize it would let you submit with
only 3?
just 3 cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally I super succeed.
I know. Okay. That's fine.
It's early wet.
No, it's wet.
It's wet.
Dick.
Oh, here we go. Native botany. Unlock xenobotany research in the geoponics. Shit. And a mushroom log. Hey,
Yeah.
Dad. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. You okay, Dad? You're 1 letter away from dead, Dad. Don't you do it.
Damn. We need a break soon. We've only done like 2 works. Jeez.
Explore the xenobotany lab.
Yeah.
Hey, kiddo, your dad says, looking up from his work desk where he's dissecting a huge bell-shaped flower. Can you hand me that separator? I've really got my hands in things here. You hand him the tool, which he uses to wedge open some sort of weird stoma-like opening inside the bell. Gooey purple nectar oozes out and pools on the desk. Whoa! He exclaims. I thought I drained this little beauty. Can you get a towel, I guess? You help him mop up the flower juice. Yuck, it's sticky and smells like rotting vegetables. When you're done, he looks at you with pride. You know, I've been thinking of getting one of you kids to come help me out with researching the native plants, he says. You think you might be able to break off some time to help your old man in the lab? I know you've been studying biology, he adds. It's not as glamorous as gene tech research with instance, but it is important. Yeah, I'd say so.
Mm-hmm.
He grins. Let me talk to your mom about it tonight before you go telling her. She's not a fan of alien plants, you know? If it were up to her, we'd fill these greenhouses with earth plants and nothing else. But there's gotta be more on this planet that we can cultivate. If you find any cool plants while you're exploring, bring them here and we can take a look at them. Hey, Dad, hey, I found a thing.
Hey, Dad, I already found a thing. Let's look. Let's look at it.
Oh, +2 to organization.
Ah.
Your dad introduces you to the little lab they have set up in one of the greenhouses. It's incredible, he says, gesturing all around him. We're surrounded by alien flora and we know practically nothing about it. What's edible? What's medicine? What can we make fibers with or build with or use in ways we haven't thought of yet? He beams at you. You and me, we're gonna find out, my little potato.
That's right.
Your dad directs you to a research bench, and here's where you'll be working. The bench is buried under samples and beakers and weird-looking alien sprouts. More than just a simple table, the analysis bench is covered with buttons and little holes you can put things into. I am going to touch everything. No.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully find the on switch.
Hi, Hika.
Yo, what's up, Hika? Yeah, I'm gonna find that on switch.
Yeah.
There is no on switch. Yep, you looked everywhere.
Well, time to stick something in a hole.
Yeah! You put one of the seedlings into a small slot in the table. A little door slides shut, then reopens. A loud brrrr noise startles you. Oh no, you broke it, your dad laughs. Nah, just kidding, you're fine. Good instincts, kiddo. Press buttons at random now.
Beep boop, beep beep boop.
I'm not going to touch anything. Go ahead and mess around, your dad encourages you. You won't break anything. Alright!
Well, if we break something, it's his fault.
Time to slap some shit, because Dad told us to.
Yep.
You mash all the table's buttons until... Yo, kiddo! It's congruence. The friendly ship's computer beams at you from her own holoscreen set into the bench. Of course she's here. She's the guardian of all knowledge in the colony, after all. You wonder who she got yo from. Your dad laughs. Don't tell anyone, but congruence is the real brains of the operation, he confesses, though it's not like it's a secret. She'll make sure we don't do anything super dangerous, which means you and I get to focus on experimentation. If you know the rules and stick to what you already know, you won't learn anything new, so don't be afraid to try stuff. You bring your mushwood samples into the lab. You're going to study these and revolutionize the use of mushwood lumber. Maybe. Study this mushwood!
Nice.
You examine the mushwood under a microscope and take notes on its cellular structure. Part of the reason it needs to be harvested in wet is because the cells get so saturated that they lose structural integrity and turn to, well, mush during glow. Studying the exact process by which the cells take in water leads to a breakthrough. It might be possible to hack the process and stop the mushwood trees from taking on too much water during wet. If they don't take on as much water, they won't take as long to dry. You should be able to develop a spray that the loggers can apply to the fruiting body of the mushwood, the part that sticks out above ground, to close its pores. Reducing negative pressure in the body should stop it from pulling so much water from the mycelial network underground. This is great! Logging will be much more efficient now.
Cool. Too bad we can't eat trees.
Hey, Dad, if I feed you this mushwood, will you stop dying?
I know, right? Hey, card gets +2.
Hey, there we go.
And then we have 2 strength cards.
Perfect.
Perfect win.
I'm so stressed.
Yeah, geez.
I don't know if we found the sample. Like...
Yeah, let's look at our junk.
I can't. We're smooth as a Barbie down there.
Let's look at the stuff in our pockets.
Better. Yeah, see, there's nothing.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess we need to have a nap this month, and then... Wait, are we mid-wet or late-wet? Mid-wet. Okay, next month we can go out.
Yeah. Alright, let's, park.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw it, park. Your mom is tending to her garden as you relax nearby. You're both happy to leave each other alone, but you can hear her muttering to herself as she pulls weeds.
Every day, she grumbles. You'd think I was never here at all with how some of these weeds grow. I thought that bringing only nice plants would mean we wouldn't have to weed as much, but these Vertumna plants, they're unstoppable. She pulls hard on one weed, which turns out to be a huge creeping vine that yanks out a few flowers. Ah! I just want one place on this planet that's ours.
Help her pull weeds.
Yes.
You get down there and help your mom pull weeds for the better part of the afternoon. It's surprisingly hard work. By the end, your back and shoulders are aching and the palms of your hands are on fire. Your mom dumps a huge armful of weeds into a wheelbarrow.
These go all the way to the edge of the colony, she says wearily. Whatever plant these roots belong to, they're invading my garden. She turns towards the walls and yells, "You stupid pink bastards! Stay out there where you belong!" Oh, Aunt, I think we're gonna lose our dad.
No! No. No, 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 no. Alright, we're getting rid of 2. Goodbye, 2.
Get out of here, 2.
Get out of here, 2, you bastard.
We're gonna forget this pink candy we couldn't share with Tammy. It turned into a lump in our pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Loop said to check xenobiology one more time before we go out.
Okay. Okay, here we go. You've been studying the sponge cake you found out in the Valley of Vertigo in that oddly squishy trampoliny ground. As you suspected, it is a type of fungus. The analysis bench tells you it contains edible starches. Once dried and processed with a maturing agent, acidic spark snow would work nicely. It will make a wonderful flower.
Yay!
The challenge now is to cultivate it. It multiplies quickly, and you've seen how it stops anything else from growing near it.
I mean, obviously we asked Mom where to put it.
Yeah.
After last month where she was just freaking out about all the pig stuff, yeah. No, absolutely not, she says before you even open your mouth. Get that out of here before it contaminates the crops. We all know how the pixie bean experiment turned out, she says. I know you studied the sponge cake, but I'm still not sure about it.
Our biology is 20 or greater. I think we should say we're sure.
Yeah.
You show her your research.
Your mom rubs her face. I know. You're a real chip off the old block, aren't you? You probably have its whole genome mapped already. Fine, let's find a place for it.
Yes! You plant the sponge cake in a special field, quarantined on the other side of the geoponics domes from the rest of the crops. By the end of the month, you can already tell that it's taken root and will start producing viable food soon. You should get your first harvest during pollen, when the sponge swells up and is at its sweetest.
Okay.
Many of the earth crops grow through dust and need to be harvested before wet. This means the colony has more food available year-round. It's going to be an incredible boon. 23, okay. 2, 3. No, there. No. Wait. And then... There we go. I swear to God.
We might be okay. No promises, but...
You're surprised when you wake up this morning and your mom and dad are both still in your quarters. Usually they're gone long before sunrise. You pull back the curtain and they look over at you with big smiles.
Solomon, your mom says, cradling a mug of bleak tea in her hands as your dad rubs her feet. Good morning.
I want some bleak tea.
I want a foot rub.
Good morning?
Someone didn't hear the good news, your mom replies cheekily. We're announcing it later today, but guess what, kiddo? I think we're going to be okay. She chuckles at your sleepy, confused look. The famine, she explains. We still need to do the work, but we pulled out of it. We got out of the spiral. We're going to be okay. Between farming and foraging, we've secured enough food to make it through until harvest next year.
That's great.
Yeah.
Your mom salutes you with her bleak tea. She looks more relaxed than you've seen her for a year at least. Maybe since you landed on Vertumna. Your dad sighs happily. I'm already looking forward to dinner. I haven't really cooked in ages. What should we have, Soman? Sponge bread curry?
That sounds kind of gross. Mom should choose.
Mom should choose. That's right. It was her hard work that saved the colony. Your mom chooses a great big platter of roasted vegetables, peppers, onions, corn. It's sweet and a little spicy and so delicious.
That does sound nice.
You and your parents cook a private meal in your kitchenette. Your dad does most of the work, but you help.
I'm helping.
When you sit down for a quiet family dinner, you realize this is the first time you've done this in... You can't even remember how long. You talk about your day in the most mundane way possible. It's so pleasantly normal. Oh, okay. It ended the famine. Yay. You don't even get close to clearing your plate since your body isn't used to so much food. But that's okay. You eat slowly and savor it. Each bite is heaven, and made even better by knowing that you had a real impact on the colony's future. Hooray!
Yay! I'm a little upset that we can't just bumble our way through as a...
I know, right?
Big dumb idiot and expect to succeed. Falls solely on us.
Alright, so...
Oh, there's lots of items out here. Too.
Crystal... Flower... Alright. What do we want to do?
Get into as much trouble as possible. Hi, Neo. Welcome back.
Yo, what's up? Okay. All right. Wait, we saved our mom?
What about our dad?
No, no.
Oh shit.
All right. You know what?
I didn't even realize our mom was on the chopping block.
Yeah, I didn't know our mom was on the chopping block. What's happening? Don't take all these people away from us. All right. We're doing pretty good with the xenobotany. Let's work on that.
Yeah, we're doing a good job there.
Let's keep going with a little bit of brain work.
It's stressful as fuck, but it seems to be doing the job.
There are only a few glowing plants in the garden, so in the dark of glow, you have to do a lot of outdoor work by lamplight. In the eerie not light, fertile earth dirt looks the same as Vertumna dirt. It's so hard to see what you're doing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have so many kudos, it's fine. I can lose 1 kudos. I'm glad Mars just takes all of my money and fun.
I know, right? She just sucks all the fun right out of everything.
The roar wakes you. It would wake the dead. It shakes the walls, rumbles through the ship's hull, and makes your heart skip a beat. You're paralyzed by the sudden clench of fear in your gut. Through your porthole window, you hear metal screeching and people shouting. Then another roar, guttural and rumbling like the sound of a mountain collapsing. Something enormous is out there. We're gonna fight it.
Obviously. We haven't learned anything from almost being eaten last
We're
year.
gonna use Expeditious Retreat the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what gives you the courage, but you run out to the fields to face the horrible creature, holy shit!
Yikes. I like how it's just Calm and Anemone, and she's got a rake, and that's it. That's our defense.
It has no face. Ha!
Yep.
Holy, what the fuck? Oh, okay, no. All right, everyone give me a shovel. I got this. In place of a face, or even a head, its body just unzips, revealing a mess of writhing pink tentacles and blinking eyes, pocked with jagged, asymmetrical teeth. It stands on 4 enormously powerful legs, each as wide across as tree trunks. Clinging to its back and its thick, slug-like tail are clumps of lichen that glow faintly in the night. The creature is nearly twice the height of a greenhouse. It's standing on top of a flattened one, the wreckage of lattice and plants all around. Flickers of light from plas rifles and stun gloves light it from underneath, and the stench of ozone is thick in the air. So what's this thing called? The botanical fuck beast? Because, man, it's gonna absolutely wreck our shit.
I saw Faceless in the chat. I feel like that's pretty appropriate.
I am 14 years old. I am not equipped for this.
No, not in any sense of the word.
You see Nemi and her brother Calm darting in and around its legs with their twin shocks of red hair. The faceless creature lurches into another greenhouse, oblivious to the soldiers trying to herd it away. They keep targeting the food supply.
Yeah.
The monster left a trail of destruction from where it smashed right through the walls. Smaller creatures are pouring in through the gap and heading towards... They're headed straight to command. You watch helplessly as the hordes of animals storm command, sneaking through torn away panels and smashing through windows. It's too far away to hear the screams, but Governor Unicott is inside. You have to do something. I'm sorry. I'm not saving Governor Unicott. She's 1,000 years old.
Damn. Brutal.
Okay.
True, but brutal. So our choices are help Nemi and Calm or fight the faceless monster on your own.
So, listen, I know we're big and stupid, but we're not that big and stupid. I think we need to help Nemi and Calm.
Okay.
But yeah, like... Alright, now you got me second guessing. Do I save... Nemi and Calm might be okay. Saving Governor Unicott, this might be kind of integral. Like, she's leadership.
That's true. That's very true. But Mom is also leadership.
We don't know where Mom is.
We don't know where Mom is.
Okay. Here's all right. I'm gonna run some cost analysis here.
Okay.
If we fight the faceless monster on our own, we are going to die.
Yeah.
Like, I am 14 years old. I'm just a little them. It will fuck us up.
Yes.
Help Nemi and Khan. While I think we could do something pretty cool, they seem like they have their shit under control. Khan and Nemi are like the super soldiers of this group.
Yeah, they're like the fucking dream team.
They're the dream team. They've got their shit together.
Yeah.
Saving Governor Udicott, she is a relic in a time that has long since been forgotten. We don't know if anyone can even get to her.
Yeah.
I think we should actually go with Governor Udicott.
I like how you talked yourself around. You just pulled a Rio.
I did just pull a Rio, but like the other two options are surefire death and like the easy win.
Yeah, you're right. Middle of the road. Here we come.
No middle sliders except this one particular instance.
Yeah.
The smaller creatures are making a beeline for command, slipping into the heart of the colony while the defense squad is distracted. See, yeah, that's the other thing. The biggins going after the food supply, and like these are targeted attacks. These are not like wild animal attacks.
Yeah, it's not just happenstance. It's definitely targeted.
They're targeting. So, putting a stop to this. I wonder if I interfere too much, if like in a future loop, they're just going to come after me specifically. That would be awesome. Okay.
While you're young.
The smaller creatures are making a beeline for command, slipping into the heart of the colony while the defense squad is distracted. The line of slinking many-legged beasts passed by much easier targets, moving with eerie, almost tactical purpose. Whatever's happening, you have to stop them. The scene in command is chaos. The blast doors that would have protected the bridge from depressurization in space are held open by a mound of corpses, both human and animal, and inside you hear Governor Udicott screaming for someone to help her. Challenge! Let's go. Okay. Oof, 61. We are big and tough and stupid. We might be able to pull this off.
It's true. 18. Can we get it up to 20?
Maybe. Damn it. I do have items I can also use.
Yes.
What am I? +3 from this card, +1 for each unplayed card. Oh, okay. Alright. This is going to be... Okay. Oh, damn it. I don't... 18 was what we got it up to, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think... Alright. The only way this is going to get any better is if I change it something to red. Here, let's do this.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, yeah,
works
that's good.
For me.
Yeah, we're 1/3 of the way there.
Okay. +1 for each gem on other cards. We only have...
Only
okay.
one gem.
Oh, wait. We can stack these.
Oh, yes. Okay, cool.
Alright, then yeah, we just need 18 again.
Okay, yeah.
Or 21. I can do math.
Well, we can do... It's fine.
Alright, yeah, no, we
it's
can get
totally
this.
fine.
We got this. Okay. Because we've got every 4 under the sun.
Oh yeah, super win. We're fine.
Hell yeah, super goal. You beat back enough beasts to help Uticott escape the bridge. As you shelter under a meeting room table, you hear horrible noises from the rest of the ship. Metal screeching, that terrible abomination roaring, the sounds of the creatures outside tearing their way through the hallways and trashing everything. Suddenly, the ship lurches and drops a few feet, buckling under the weight of something massive. Out the porthole window, you see a fleshy pink tentacle slap against the side of the ship before the faceless abomination outside crashes to the ground, taking the entire outer wall of the ship with it. Uticott sobs quietly into her hands in the sudden silence. You wait a long time until Congruence gives you the all clear.
Jesus.
The council calls an all-colony meeting to face the aftermath of the attack. In the oppressive gloom of glow, you gather near engineering with the other survivors. It's one of the few buildings still standing. The corpse of the Faceless still sits in the caved-in wreckage of the stratospheric, spilling its flaccid pink tentacles from its horrible zipper-toothed maw. It's already beginning to stink. At least the governor survived. Governor Uticott takes the stage and thanks you personally for rescuing her during the attack. Because of your bravery, the colony still has its leader. And like 60 other people are dead. We're down to 40.
Yeah, so the fact that, like, I guess all the greenhouses are destroyed now, maybe not quite as bad as it could have been.
Oh, we are completely drowning in the bone sauce.
We have so many fewer mouths to feed. It's great.
It's great. Man, I hope you all like sponge cake fungus.
Mm-hmm.
She also acknowledges the bravery of the defense squad, citing their heroism in finally taking down the Faceless. If only it hadn't gotten away from them and stampeded right into the stratospheric. At least they stopped it before it got into engineering, as it would have activated the reactor and left a crater the size of an asteroid impact.
Damn.
Geoponics is gone. The greenhouse is destroyed and fields trampled. After a year of suffering, starving, and only barely scraping by, you're not just back to where you started, it's even worse. The entire front half of the stratospheric has been destroyed. The living quarters, the canteen, the garrison, the lounge, even the creche. It's all gone. It's only by some stroke of luck that people hiding in the creche weren't all killed. Governor Uticott solemnly reads the names of those who lost their lives. Too many. You all stand for a moment of silence. You feel the weight of loss like a blow to your chest.
No!
Nemi and her family cry out when her brother Calm's name is called, and their quiet sobbing continues through the silence.
I want to redo. Sorry, Governor.
I mean, I firmly believe that the main gameplay loop of this, we're gonna get our redo. We're just not gonna like what it's gonna take to get it. With the living quarters destroyed, everyone moves into the engineering wing for shelter. You're crowded into the classroom with other families. The adults try to make it seem like a sleepover, but you're all still so shaken. We're also 14 and not stupid.
Yeah.
Nemi cries about her brother and screams at anyone who tries to comfort her. Eventually, you just ignore her grief, as painful as it is to hear her sobbing at night.
God.
You feel like you've been awake for days and you'll never fully sleep again. You try, but you keep jerking awake, crying out in fear. Eventually, you fall asleep sitting up, held in your father's arms. Your sleep is fitful, but mercifully dreamless. Hey, guys! Hey! Why did you want me to play this?
They craved our pain and suffering.
Why would you do this to us?
Oh, darn. Look at you, Mars. You have to come outside now, because there's nowhere inside for
Oh,
you to hang out.
No!
Yikes.
Oh, everything sucks.
Everything's bad.
Your mom looks overdrawn with lack of sleep.
Be careful out there, she says warily. Don't want anything to happen to you, too.
I hope this mystical alien Borzoi friend has fucking food.
Yeah, seriously.
Cal puts on a brave smile. We have a lot to be thankful for, he says. We're still alive. That has to count for something, right? Walking away, Cal.
Cal, I love you, buddy.
Not now. Dis is examining a bit of rubble, turning it over in his hands. I wonder if we're ever gonna find, like, alien tech. You forgot that I gave him the super puberty voice?
I forgot that he went from just a low baritone rumble to this.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like the other people in geoponics, your dad has been working day and night to salvage what he can after the attack. It's gonna be okay, he promises. We just need to work hard. Dad!
I think his adult voice is just gonna be back to the voice we started him with.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's the funniest.
That's been the plan.